Alrighty, finally live for Happy Scrappy Hour. 2 days late, but that's okay. Okay, supplies I'm using today. First of all, this is the color palette. It is a fall color palette for the Two Peas Refugees challenge that I am doing, and with a bonus point twist of scrapbooking spring photos with this. So today I'm going to be using this and scrapping this photo of my daughter Elizabeth when she was just 7. And I lost my phone. Where'd my phone go? Because seriously, I've lost my phone. There it is. I put my keyboard on top of it. It has the date in it. That's why I need it. So if I recall correctly, this is April of 2016. Yep, there we go. April 16th. So let's put that. Hey, Mom! Hey, you give me twice today. What do you know? Let's see how. I think this goes back to 2016. Yes, it does. April 16th, 2016. Okay, got that done. So this is a combination of Happy Scrappy Hour, my challenge at Two Peas, and Basic Gray Saturday. So when I saw this, I immediately thought of the Basic Gray collection persimmon. And I found out today, as I was going through pulling my papers, I have no more left of this in the 12 by 12. So all of my persimmon's going to come from this 6x6 pad. And then I have one of their 6x12 sticker sheets. What I did notice while going through, here we go. What I did notice, though, was Mon Ami, Kelly Perky, that matches, which is where I've actually got this sheet from. I pulled this from, apparently I put it away. Oh my gosh, I put something away. Kimmy! Hello, Miss Kimmy. This is from the Best of Basic Gray 2 pad, and then I pulled out some other sticker collections that would work. I've also grabbed the rub-ons from Boxer because I just thought that might add in a little more of the color. Because you know me, my layouts are usually so stark and boring. That was a joke. All right, and this one, I can't remember what collection that one's from, but it was also from that same paper pad. I'm going to be inking today with Speckled Egg. And yeah, let's get started. Let me trim this photo down. Normally I fit it to a 4x6, but this one I wanted to make sure all of her hair was in this picture and it wouldn't just cut off the top of her head, because I just love this photo. Kimmy, this photo was taken in Boone when Matt was up doing a completely just blanked. He was doing a oh my gosh, what did I call this place?
Is it a crafting center?
No, it's conservation. It's called Turtle Island, and my husband's huge teacher that influenced Matt's life helped to run it. It's called Turtle Island in Boone, and so Matt and Elizabeth, they would do family days, and so Matt and Elizabeth went up because Mommy was not going to do that outside all day, not happening. I miss Boone too. We need to take the girls up there. And this was where Elizabeth learned how to make fire and made her own knife, which she still has. Ooh, what do we think of this? Like, I've got the white with coral dots, and here I've got the coral dots or coral background with white dots. I think that would work. So, oh, here we go. Definitely want to pull in some more of the light blue. Let's see. What else? Oh, not really, and it's not a paper I would normally go for this one, but I'm like, oh, birds, perfect. They're outside. Let's do it. All right, and then I want to flip quickly through Mon Ami and just see if anything jumps out at me. It's like, where did my color palette go? I don't want to stray too far from it. I love looking back and go, oh, I remember using that 12 by 12 sheet. I did a Harry Potter layout with it. So the background comes from the Best of Basic Grade 2 pad, but I knew it was Mon Ami. I don't know all of the papers that were in there, but some of them I do. So that one's like, that'd be perfect. And plus, if Miranda ever comes over and watches this, then she can see I used a lot of bicycles. Mwahaha. That's my evil laugh. Trying not to be scared. Let's also wonder how many sheets of 6x6 paper is Amy going to use in this layout, because I think I've pulled 6 of them. Nope, 7. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I got 8. I pulled out 8. This is going to turn into one of those how many patterns can I fit on the layout type thing. And because I'm going to use so many, I think what I'm going to do is use this entire thing just like that. And then I'll have the photo over here. I have to think of a good title. I remember scrapbooking this photo and some of the others that were taken with it in Project Life that year, because I saved the journaling cards for my husband to fill out. I actually was going to use the photo of Elizabeth with Mr. Roberts, that's Matt's art teacher, with a knife that he helped Elizabeth make. And then I realized I don't know if knife making and cats on a bicycle kind of work so well together. I was like, yeah, whatever. Okay. I'm like, have I just forgotten how to use my ATG today? Oh my gosh, y'all, ATG. So Fran and I went to lunch. Fran's still here. Happy birthday, Fran.
Thank you.
And so we went to lunch, and then we're like, you know what? We got an hour until the live. We could go stop at Hobby Lobby because their coupons are disappearing as of like today, I think it is. Yeah. So we're like, oh, let's go peek in at Hobby Lobby. And we decided we were going to go buy, Copic markers because that's what we do. Anyways, so she and I are walking to the Copic marker section, and they have, it's in framing, and they had their ATG there, because the ATG, if you don't know, is actually originally was used for photos, like making the big fancy photo frames. And their adhesive thing was like all down here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want to go and pick it up and fix it for them. Like, that's not how you treat your tools. Like, that's totally not even usable the way they had it. Am I wrong, Fran?
Nope, not at all. It was dangling.
Exactly. You can't let your adhesive dangle. That should be a t-shirt. Hey, Kim, do me a favor. Text me and have it say, what did I just say? I forgot already.
Don't let your adhesive dangle.
Don't let your adhesive dangle. Can you do that for me, please? I'd ask Fran to do it, but she's over here like being creative and stuff. And plus, I was kind of going to give her the day off as my assistant. Still forcing her to spend it with me. Now we're going to have my phone light up and be like, Kim, following directions. Oh, gosh. And there we go. Don't let your adhesive dangle.
We may need that for creativation.
Shamel has more, and there's I'm gonna have don't let your adhesive dangle. Oh wait, that is really super crooked. Can we help you, Tucker boy? Do you need something, baby? Because let me tell you, this boy, so this is my second live today because apparently I just am wild and crazy like that. Ooh, 2 lives. What am I gonna do? And other one, I scrapbooked a photo of Tucker being very nosy with Aunt Fran. That dog is just like, you know what? I need to be part of this. Whatever this is, I must be included. And he kept nosing his way between Fran and I, excuse me, all day morning, which we thought was hilarious. All right, and then I want one more. Let's pull in those stripes. And I forgot how big this one was. Okay, so this one's 5 inches. And we will see if I'm really good and I can include some of these little strips in other spots. Like pick up the photo. All right, let's ink this. Inking today in Speckled Egg. Since that, I was thinking about focusing more on the blue, but this with her hair, oh my gosh. Fran will tell you, I was just sitting here staring at the picture of her on the computer, just going, look at her pretty hair. I wanted hair that color so bad when I was her age. I wanted red hair and blue eyes, and I wish so hard it came out my baby. All right. I think what we're going to do is start some of these. Like, I don't know if I want to do, I think I'm going to do just a plain stack of them. And then was this the next one? And then that. Yes. And I'm just going to do a regular stack. But since I'm using a 6x6 pad for all of this, but these two layers right here, then I'm going to kind of keep it sort of straight. I'm going to knock things over. Tucker's not happy because I'm talking to the computer and he's not getting a COOKIES. And he's like, I know what that spells, Mother. I know you do, baby. But Mommy forgot to refill her treat jar before I started. And I have to go all the way out in the hallway. And you don't have thumbs, so you can't go get it. He's like, are you sure? Are you sure I can't go? So with this particular paper here, and really some of the background, I'm incorporating some darker blues and a little bit of yellow, but I am trying to not focus on those too much. Like, they can be accent colors. That's just fine. All right, I need a good title. I have no clue. Fran, do you have any ideas? Like, I don't even know. I look at this, I'm going, I don't like necessarily want a title that's about being at camp, because it's not like they stayed overnight. I am going to put that up on phone with that. Hello, Brenda. Watching and walking. Ooh. Brenda's doing her 3 miles. She's getting her 5K in for the day. I swear, I was telling Fran earlier, I'm like, it feels like this photo was taken like last week. And I would probably bet money there are pictures that my mom looks at of her girls going, I swear this was just last week. Like that one is cut just slightly. There we go. All right. So I'm going to have this overlap a little bit into the background paper. That way it feels a little more of a connection since the layers are then laid over. And I say that going, but wait a second, wasn't I going to stick it on another layer? Yes, I was. So that one was 5 inches. So this one's going to be 5 1/4. Yep, I knew it, Mom. Titles are so hard. Sometimes I struggle with those. Could do something simple and just call it like pondering. This was the time before the Nintendos for her, so I'm like, oh, she's not going. When are we gonna get to go home? I need my iPad. There we go. And then,
What about enwrapped?
I don't know how to spell that.
E-N-R-A-P-T. Enwrapped.
Like, I'm not as smart as you. You were 4th grade. I was only 3rd. You got like a whole other year of smarts on me there.
Hang around me long enough.
I think that she was okay. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one that struggles with titles. Well, it's like I look at this, and if I had scrapbooked it when it was taken, I probably would have done something a little different. Was that? Yeah, that was you that was beeping. And I'm going to need something in here. So what I think I'm going to do is take this little strip and cut it. And give a little more weight to this part. Is this like this? It feels like I'm missing something in that little spot because it goes down and then I feel like it comes right back up there. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody else, but it does in my head. Put it on the front and chop it in 2. And then if I have any adhesive showing, I can always rub it off. All right, there we go. And I don't. Would you look at that? Now this then creates a spot for my title and then a spot for an embellishment cluster. And I think first I'm going to put, I'm going to do some little playing around with paper layers. Playing around with scraps of paper layers, I should say. We're going to do kind of what we did with this, but we're going to cut it this way. There we go. And this one goes at the bottom. There we go. Let's see how this one looks a little lower. Not like when I said a little lower, I meant lower. Yeah, okay, there we go. I like that. And then the bird paper. Like, I feel like I want to stick it in here. Let's cut off a 2-inch strip of it as well. I have had that happen when I have listened to videos as I watch, or watch videos as I walk, which for somebody as clumsy as I am is a very dangerous thing to try to do. Okay. I don't like that though. I'll put it more like that. All right, that I like. Let's cut another strip for the bottom. I don't want a lot of it showing at the bottom. Okay. Let's see here. So it's just, let's see, second whole one right there. All right. There we go. And we're going to take that whole thing now and mount it as well. Hey, Miranda! Look, I have bicycles. Lots of them. Oh, I'm glad she's not making you run. I'm lucky I've got Tucker. He's a lazy dog, but I love him. That's one reason why we like him. As Miranda and Fran can both verify.
Just a little. Hi, Miranda.
All right. Miranda, I didn't think I would see you today at this. I thought I wouldn't see you till tonight. I'm going to try to get on tonight. You never know with me. Okay. Dreamer. I should do the title Dreamer.
Yeah.
I like that. How old is Cora, Brenda? All right, hold on. Before I do this, tape this corner down. There we go. Okay. This one. Alrighty. Oh, ooh, my dream. What I'm gonna call it. All right. Yep, I like this. And we are going to go right here. Wow, you cannot see that on video. You can in person though, right, Brand? You can see that in person. The ER for Dreamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not showing up on video at all. M. 2.5. Woo. Tucker will be 4 come May. DREA. And I'm just glad he's a lazy pup. Works well with his mother. R is over here. Fran, check your phone.
Sorry.
No, that's what Miranda said. Okay. I hope you sent her a really funny joke. Okay. Now the word my. Got some other options. Definitely not that. I think I'm going to go with this. I don't even want to worry about looking for other possibilities. There we go. My dreamer. Perfect. Now we get to do the fun stuff. Let's embellish. Let's see if I can use some of these rub-ons, which are probably ancient by now. Oh, I didn't know they were stapled into the container. Wrapping, whatever you want to call this. All right. Those would work. Oh, I like that, but that's blue. I'm trying to stay away from blue. All right, I'm going to need smaller scissors for this. Oh, dear Lord, I'm holding my breath cutting this out.
Don't hold your breath.
Well, if I pass out over here, you know that's why. Moira! Yeah, I know. YouTube and phones are not getting along at all recently. This is what I've discovered. I want to get in here too. Why did Basic Gray pack so many of these on here? I'm like, oh my gosh. Normally, you want a lot, but I can't even cut around them. There we go. And then one more. I could do gentleman, I say in jest. I could do this piece right here. Let's do that. I have to pause so I can breathe. Whew. Moira, I still need to watch your haul video. That's on my to-do list. Just so you know. She got in an order yesterday. All right. Now. Or I could put it like right here. No, I think I'll do it right there. Where is my ribbon tool? There it is. So Moira, how has your day been? And see, this is what I'm expecting. I'm not expecting to get all of the ribbon on, and I'm okay with that. I figure it'll give it a little more of a distressed look. And at this point, none of it's coming off. It's going to be really distressed, apparently. There we go. Now we're starting to get it. You know what? Why don't we try the bone folder. See if that helps. Oh yeah, that's working really well. So we get it started. This tool. And between the two of them, we can get it all down. This part down here does not want to come up. You know what? I'm okay with that. It's going to get layered on there. So I am okay. Let's see if I can get any of it to go up here. Probably not. Ooh, yeah, I did. I got some up there. Excellent. Yeah, that didn't really work. That's okay though. It worked really where I wanted it to. Okay. So dang close together. Let's put on, actually, before I do any of the smaller rub-ons, let's see about stickers. Oh my gracious. Watch, that's where it's going to want to stick. Right up there, right where I don't want it. Persimmon. Hello, Autumn. Which is fine, except that this is April. Oh, I should put the date on here. There we go. Let's go ahead and sign the back. Now that I'm thinking of it, a little bit of laundry. You've got more laundry done than I do. As long as the lots of scrapping, yes, that's it. Sadly, this is the only page I have, or only the second page I have made today. I don't want to do the best day ever. That one might work. Ooh, I like this. I like this. And I like this. Where's a bowl? Pusheen works. Hold these for me, dear. Okay. I think that will work also. Let's see what we have. I like that, but it's very green. Ooh, this would work though. And then let's look at typeset. Life is a grand adventure. I think that one would fit quite well. 1, 2. No, I don't want that. This would work though. Do I have? I was hoping I had a camera on here, but I don't. This is like I could do camera, but I don't have a third camera. Ah, that pulls in the color quite well. Let's put this little owl on there. I'm thinking about adding those in, but we shall see. All right, let's start with this. All right. Life is a grand adventure. Start that one down there. This one's going to go up on foam. And where's my 1-inch foam? There it is. Okay, this side. So we'll go up on foam and get nestled in. That needs to go down here. There we go. And then I need something darker for up there. What do I have? when this happens. No. I could do happy. You know what? Let's try putting in this little tab. Held my breath for that one too, because it's me. There we go. Alrighty. I think this one will go right there. And then I'll put wonderful kind of layered on top of it. Oh, right here. That works. And then add that in on double foam. That's only $3.36. I'm doing pretty good then. Ooh, one. Where you going, Mr. Antsy Pants? Daddy and Sissy aren't home yet. They're not be home for a little while. Be lucky if they're home today, the way how much Maha has them working. All right. Nope, I don't like that. There we go. I do like that though. I pulled out my gray, blue, and oh, that actually works well. Gray, blue, and orange. Definitely not a lazy day. Wonderful woodwork. So I wondered if any of this stuff would fit in there. I think some of it will. At the very least for paper layers. That would work. So fun woodwork. Easy peasy would work for my daughter who could make fire when my husband could not. I think that is Elizabeth's favorite memory from this trip, is her making fire and Daddy couldn't. Yeah, I don't need those. Okay, I've got some. Let's see if I've got any light blue in here. That would work well. Oh, that would. It's got a dang tree too. I just used the other one of these recently. There we go. I don't know why I put that back in there. All right. Nope. Feeling anything else? Let's look in here and see if I can pull out anything. Oh, that would have been nice to use, but it's a little too late. That would be good. It's a little bit of vellum. Add in some little layers. Actually, those might work. Time with you would work. It's straight up orange. Not feeling those. Okay. This one is going to get tucked onto this little label. There we go. Yeah, I think that would work. Well, I'm like, why isn't this fitting all the way in? Because I have foam there. And unlike this morning, I can't just chop it off like I could with the wooden stakes I used. That's not going to fit there at all. How about right up in here? There we go. I'll put it right there. That works. I think that could actually just go straight down on it. It's designed to be kind of a clip-like thing, but actually what I think I'm going to do is just cut it off. Make it a little bit skinnier. But will work better shape-wise. Right, let me re-ink that now. Adhesive on the back. And right there. And this would look nice up at the top. We can hide it under some of the other layers up there. So we can hide the adhesive on the vellum. I don't like it when my adhesive shows. It drives me a little batty. No, I am perfectly batty, all on my own. I need no help. My sisters help with that way too much growing up. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Moira. Thank you. Always got to put in my little layers. You know me. The more pattern, the better. Did I use all the... Yeah, I did. I used all 8 of those 6x6 pads on here. Okay. It's not a layout by me until I peeled stuff. We're going to peel up that little leaf, and this will get tucked behind it. And we're going to peel up the edge of that tab also. There we go. Now we're going to put that back down. And feels a little better now. Let's put on this guy. Sand off my hanging chads again. Okay. Now where do I want to put this tree? I think it's going to go in the bottom. I do not have a lot at the bottom quite yet. Yep, that's going to be perfect. Thin tape. Where's my thin foam roll? Oh, there it is. I don't even know what just happened. I'm like, how did I even manage to get it flung like that? Talent. That's how I did it. Life is a grand adventure. Amen to that. I think Mr. Roberts would have been the first one to agree there. I'm hoping that my husband will want to write a little bit about this weekend. I have other pictures I could scrapbook for it. Like the pictures of her making fire, or the knife she made, or riding on the swings, because she was playing on the swings of that day. She was only 7. Ugh. I have a feeling that the older she... Oh, I realize I've got wonderful right there. The older she gets, the faster time passes. Is that true, Fran?
Yes, it is.
All right, well, I'm not going to use that one.
Don't think too hard about it.
I can't. I'll start crying. Okay, I could put that right under here, couldn't I? Yes, I could. And I guess I'm just going to glue that for you sticker back down. Now I have this funny gap in there which I have a feeling I know how I'm going to fix. I don't want a round one. Oh, yeah, I've got round. I need to add a round one here and then a round down here to keep that consistent. Okay. But I can put up one of these. That one would work. I lost my little ink blender. Okay, speaking of ink blending, did you guys happen to see the Tim Holtz video from Monday when he was showing off the Breyers and the little 4-pack of the Distress Minis now that he's got 4 colors out? Because he was talking about a little bit about the history of the different products and what they were calling it and everything. And I just thought it was really interesting. I need something else tiny in there. What about this little owl? See, I think that would work perfect like this, but that's clearly not going to happen. What if I take that off, tuck him, let's see how much of this we can peel up. I'm not liking this cluster. All right, that is going to have to do though, just like that. Well, I told Fran that we need to watch it, at least the beginning, because it was very interesting of him talking about the beginnings of Distress, and with the new colors, he actually said where he felt they fit in with all of the other Distress. He's like, well, this one goes between here and here, and I was just like, that's about 8 minutes in, because I wrote that part down because I was like, I gotta remember this. I was just like, wow, learning about how it used to be. Like, I remember that. I remember it coming out. I remember saying, I don't need that. I hate when I lie to myself like that. This one's going to go up on foam over here. And then the little one. There we are. The little one will go over there. So if you haven't checked it out and you are a Distress Ink fan, I would recommend it. At least the very beginning of it. Is that me or you? That's you. Okay. I'm going to put another little bicycle right over here. Because what, doesn't say 7-year-old looking off into the future like a bicycle. And then these flowers can get tucked in right there. I want it up higher though. There we go. And then I've just got this tiny little circle to add in. Then I'm going to go back to rub-ons. Yeah, that's going to go up on foam. Keep losing the foam. Heather, welcome. I'm just glad you're here, girl. I have posted the color palette for this in my Facebook group. It is also on 2Ps if you're a member over there on the challenge board. And then I, in addition, posted it to my my YouTube thing. It's about as close as I can get is thing. Let's see if I can get this to work. right? Yep, okay. It's coming. Those are some heavy size for such a little puppers over there. I don't think Tucker likes it when I call him little. It's like, ah, big doggy, mommy. All right, that came up a little bit at the edge. Don't care, though. Okay. And then that can go right there. This is where we play rotate the layout. All right. Grab the bone folder, press it down a little bit. Let's see now if I can get up at these. There we go. Oh, that one worked beautifully. So over here, I think we're going to peel this up. Put this down right here. And then we'll put that circle on top of it. You never know if these old rub-ons are going to work. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. And that kind of ripped a little bit, but I don't care because that's getting layered right over it. Oh, you are welcome, Brenda. I'm glad you decided to pop in while you were walking. Hello, Miss Ivy. How are you doing, my dear? I just lost my rub-on tool. Ivy, I can't wait to see you again one day. At some point. Alrighty. Oh, that big chunk that just came off. She's good. Of course she's good. She's a sweet angel. Just like her mom. Ivy's mom's a little nutty. But I can say that because, you know. What, Kim? You disagree? It's true, see? Girl, you lived with me for how many years? You gotta be nutty for that. Come on. This is not my best place for a rub-on because it's up on foam. Oh, wait. It almost worked. Looky there. Okay, and now this one we're going to put underneath, which if I had thought about it, I should have flipped. The blue one should have been up there, and then this big rust-colored one should have been the underneath one. Alrighty. There we go. All right, I think we made it to Nuvo drop time. Yep, because it's 3:54. I have made the bold choice to go with vintage drops. Now, two of these colors that I'm using, these two right here, are not drops that are available, but they match really well with the color palette, so I said I had to use them. This one, these were both with different kits. This one is Coral Blush. Oh, you know what? Before I start drops, why don't I put the lid on my ink pad? There's a thought. That's right, Moira. Even the heritage ones. All right, 1 and 2. Oh, that one has an air bubble. Okay, let's see if we can smooth that one out a little. There we go. This one also has an air bubble. My understanding from what I've noticed is sometimes, particularly with the vintage drops, I get where when they dry, they dimple. And I think that's because there's a air bubble inside of it that you can't see. And so when it gets the, I don't even like this one. So it forms, you get that starts to dry on the top, and then that air bubble pops and it makes it sink down. So you get kind of like the dimple to it. So I have yet to figure out how to fix that, but that's one of those things that I've been thinking about. Flatten that out a little bit. All right. Coral blush is on there. This next one is Colonial Blue, which I would argue should be slightly darker than this. But maybe Colonial Blue and Williamsburg are two different blues. All right, 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Next one is Worn Navy, which is quickly becoming one of my favorite Nuvo drops. One, 2. Oh. I have 2 enamel dots that escaped from the orange box. They've been sitting there this whole time. And 3. And this one looks like it's got potentially has a bubble inside. All right, and lid. And then I went with 2 different grays. So this one is definitely gray. It's a cooler gray. It's called Earl Grey. This one is pumice stone. And if I put it with the grays, it looks brown. And if I put it with the brown, it looks gray. It's one of those chameleon colors, but it like works very well with the background of this. So I was like, let's go ahead and use it. So this next one is pumice stone. Where do I want to put this one? Right here. Oh, but not on the paper. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, and that one definitely has an air bubble in it. Okay. Blend that out. There we go. And then we'll go with Earl Grey, and then we are done. Oh, good job, Becky. You came in at the perfect time. Becky, there are only 3 of these that you can get, okay, if you don't already have them. Because 2 of them are not available at the moment. And to my knowledge, will never be available. 1. Let's go down here. 2. And 3. There we go. Okay. So, Becky, the Nuvo drops you missed. These are the 3 that you can get. Worn Navy, Earl Grey, and pumice stone. Pumice stone and I think Earl Grey were both in the first introduction of Nuvo drops. So you might already have those, or the vintage drops. And the 2 that are not available because they were kit exclusives are Coral Blush and Colonial Blue, which this is totally why I think getting the kit is so good, because then you get the exclusive colors and, you know, lots of other Nuvo stuff to play with. You didn't ask. Doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you. Thank you, Mom. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Here is, again, we're mixing up our Happy Scrappy Hour with our Basic Gray Saturday, because this is using Mon Ami and Persimmon. And if I'm not mistaken, I ended up using 9 different 6x6 pads of the smaller print. This one I only had a 2x6 inch strip of, but still got all 9, 10, 11 patterns in there. That's pretty good. I like that. That's a nice mix. So I hope you guys have a great day. If you want to join me on my next live, it will be tomorrow, Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time in my group. There are links in the description. And I should be back here live next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So I hope you guys all have a lovely day, and I will see you later. Bye.